you had me at hello. I'll tell you what, music helps us out a lot. I love to sing. I love to sing. I sing in weddings, believe it or not. Why don't y'all shut your mouth? I had a friend call me not too long ago. He said, dude, I'm getting married. I want you to sing at my wedding. I'm like, okay, I'd be honored. When are you getting married? He goes, in 2 weeks. I'm like, well, thanks for the heads up. I said, well, when do you want? He goes, well, my friend I wanted to sing, he fell through, so I called you. Well, flattered, thank you. I said, okay, when do you want me to sing during the wedding? He goes, well, when the bride's walking down the aisle. I want you to sing then. You sure about that? Oh. I said, okay, well, what do you want me to sing? He goes, you pick. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Half of me's going, no way. The other half of me's like, I can make this a wedding no one's ever going to forget. There's a lot of songs wouldn't go well, be very appropriate at a wedding. We're walking down that. What's love got to do? Got to do? That wouldn't be very appropriate. Heard it from a friend who, heard it from a friend who, heard it from another, you've been messing around. That wouldn't be good at all. She's my best friend's girl, but she used to be mine. That wouldn't be good. I might lose a friend over that one. Oh, there's worse. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. You can't always get what you want, but you can try sometimes. You might find you get what you need, yeah. Who gives this woman? You looks like a lady! I'm sorry. We're gonna cut that. That's not gonna be on the show. Thank y'all for coming out, man. It's gonna be fun. Yeah. All right. Well, that's good. I love coming down to this area. I had some time to hang out, and I ate at this wonderful restaurant up there in Frisco, IKEA. Yeah, it's delicious. Had to build my own table, though. That took a little time. You guys been to IKEA? You know, okay, we get it. You're Swedish. You're a Swedish company. It's like everything has to have its own little Swedish name. Like it's not a table, it's a Mögenflugen. I'll take the Mögenflugen and 4 Stuhlen Begulens, please. You think they'll fit in my Farfignugen? It's out in the parking lot and... What is this restaurant, Chipotle? What's up with that? No. What are we just giving up on the human-sized portions of our burritos now? Like, yeah, take a laundry bag, fill it with meat. That's what I want. Yeah. I don't want a tortilla. I want a duvet cover. Huh? You want this to go? Okay. I'll get the dolly. Okay. Saw somewhere around here you have a Taco Bell Express. You freaks need a punchline for that one? What is your You're in too big a hurry for regular Taco Bell? 15 seconds is too long to wait for your tacos? How fast do you want acid reflux? That's what I want to know. How are you going to make Taco Bell faster? You know, shoot them out of a cannon as I drive by? Taco Bell Express. I'd like to order. I'd take a number 2 now! Come on, Julio. I want some diarrhea. Let's go. Chop, chop. Let's skip the middleman. Let's go. Let's do this. I love going down south to eat, man. Down south, they have some good restaurants like this Cracker Barrel. Yeah. Oh, down south, man, they're like, oh, we're gonna take you to the barrel, Timbo. We're gonna treat you right at the barrel. Y'all have Cracker Barrel here. It's not that great, is it? No, it's not. It's like you're eating at a garage sale, for crying out loud. There's stuff hanging all over the walls. Rusty farm equipment over your head. Hey, can we get a table not directly under the horse castrator? It's a thin thread right there. I need some more golf tees for this triangular game. I'm trying. All 6 left. I'm an ignoramus. The Cracker Barrel. They don't have omelets at the Cracker Barrel. It's supposed to be this breakfast place. I'm like, y'all ain't got no omelet? No, we ain't got no omelets. That was my waitress. We ain't got no omelets. She wasn't even chewing gum. I don't know what. Like, you ain't got omelets now. What you see is what you get. Y'all got some eggs? Yeah, we got eggs. You got some peppers and sausage and mushrooms? Yeah. You think you can think outside the box for a little bit, Air? Sure, we can work something out here, kitty. Draw you a schematic if I have to. All right. I love Southern waitresses at the Cracker Barrel, man. It's like, I'm just trying to order food. I don't know what she's talking about. You know? I'm like, how are the biscuits and gravy? Oh, they make you want to slap your mama. Then I don't think I'm going to get the biscuits and gravy. Being my mama's here and all, that would be kind of awkward. How are the pancakes? Oh, they make you want to hit your daddy with a baseball bat. Do you have a less violent menu I could take a look at? I don't want to hurt anybody. I just want some food. That's what she said verbatim. Oh, they make you want to slap your mama. Are the biscuits that good? You're like, Mama, you might want to go out in the car for a while. Yeah, a couple more bites I'm going to have to throw down. You know what I'm talking about? These are delicious. Don't say I didn't warn you. Love fine. I was in Mobile, Alabama not too long ago. I was at the airport, and I was just waiting for my plane to come in, looking out the window. This guy I didn't even know walks right up to me. He's like, man, those planes sure do come in low, don't they? Yeah, it's called a landing, Bubba. That's what that is. It's really no other way to do that. It's like we're coming in for our perpendicular descent. Here we are. Okay. Get off if you're still alive. But I fly a lot, man. I think people think I'm a rock star all the time. Like, dude, you're a rock star, man? You're like a rock star. You get to fly around. I'm like, no, Dad. I'm not a rock star. That's weird, man. Well, I'm no rock star, believe me. Rock stars don't have to rent cars. I do. Rock stars get picked up by a limo, man. You're never going to see Mick Jagger lost in a Hertz parking lot, all right? Where's me Ford Focus, huh? I think I pulled a muscle when I did that. Where's me Ford Focus, hey? Yeah, I am no rock star, man. I gotta stay in motels. Motels, not hotels. Motels. You know there's a big difference in the Y'all stayed at motels, haven't you? It's like people walking by every 5 minutes looking in your window because those curtains never come close enough together. You're like a monkey at the zoo. I saw him at the Cracker Barrel. No, I'm not a rock star. Rock stars don't iron their own clothes. I gotta iron my own clothes, believe it or not. I know, rock star, I hate iron. Don't you hate ironing your clothes? The only cool thing about ironing your clothes is that sound it makes when you lift up the iron. You are. Yeah, you let the steam build up. I always wondered if Darth Vader ever ironed his clothes. Luke, your shirt is ready. Luke, I'm your mother! Hate ironing clothes. I bought an iron a couple years ago. There was a warning on the back that said, do not iron your clothes while wearing. Never been in that big a hurry. I ain't got time. Give me that thing. Get in the car, kids. Daddy's ready. Bring me some ointment. The worst motel I stayed in was a year ago. I stayed in a motel. I looked. There was a microwave oven on top of the toilet. I'm gonna let that sink in for a bit. Did you hear what I just said? Microwave on top of the toilet? What kind of feng shui are you throwing down here, motel man? I didn't go in there to eat, okay? What, are you gonna make a Pop-Tart then, Pop-A-Tart? What are you gonna do in that situation? What's the next logical step? Like, boom! Oh, it's... I need a napkin. Yeah, I love driving around. I get lost all the time in the car, man, but I hate asking people for directions. You know, I asked this old dude for directions one time. I didn't know what he was talking about. Like, sir, how far is it to that golf course? Oh, it's about 20 miles as the crow flies. Well, thanks, Sitting Bull. I appreciate your help. Wasn't planning on taking the crow today. How about as the man drives? You got those coordinates, Slappy? They just built this new skateboard park by my house. And I don't know if you people have a skateboard park by your house, but if you do, you need to use it. That's for the adults. That's not for kids, that's for you, adults. That's the most soothing experience ever. Let's go to the skate park and watch kids wipe out hour after hour. That's God's provision right there. That's amazing. Like, oh. Oh. Oh, try it again without the helmet. I think it's... He's gonna do it. I skateboarded in the 70s, man. Skateboards were a lot smaller, man. It's like a tongue depressor with wheels. You remember those things? My son was like, Dad, you used to skateboard? Did you do any sick tricks? I'm like, yeah, make it to the bottom of the hill without dying. Did you do an ollie? No, I did a folly. You get hurt, man. See, kids don't get hurt as much, man. They got elbow pads and helmets and lawyers. When I was a kid, anybody here ever get the wind knocked out of you when you were a kid? Isn't that the worst experience a human could have? You crash on your bike or your skateboard, get the wind knocked out of you, you sound like a sick whale for 30 seconds. And your friends would talk to you. What happened? Did you get the wind knocked out of you?
Yeah. Pretty much.
You must be a doctor. You're good. You want some water? No, air, you idiot. Air. Oh, man, I know this Christmas my daughter's gonna want a puppy. Oh, I can't stand animals. I don't like animals. I just don't. If I was Noah, it'd just be me and you right here, right now. You wouldn't be reading about no ark. It'd be a pontoon boat and a couple of jet skis. But my daughter, I know last year she wanted a dachshund puppy. Daddy, I want a dachshund puppy. I want a dachshund puppy. Hey, we ain't having no dachshund puppy in this house. We're having a fight for an hour. We're going at it. I want a dachshund puppy. No, no. I want a dachshund puppy. Like, honey, I read dachshund puppies are terrible with children. She goes, you're terrible with children. That may be true, honey, but Daddy don't pee on the carpet. Just that one time, and that's before I knew Jesus, so that don't count at all. Here's the deal. I think anybody with kids, I don't care how many kids you have, I think you just need help. You know? Like that lady over there right now. You need help. I think if you got kids, you do. You just need help. I don't need health care from the government. I want a nanny. I want the super nanny. You ever seen the super nanny? Anybody seen that show? It's the best show ever. The super nanny is where this English nanny comes over and helps these demonic possessed children from America. And they're just like, ah! Ah! And she never loses her cool. She's like, no, Thomas, no. We don't do that, Thomas, no. What do you mean you just knocked your mother out cold with a pot? That's not what we do. We don't do that. I'm very disappointed, Thomas. I'm going to have to get harsh. You heard me, harsh. I hate to do this to you, but go sit on the naughty mat. You heard me, the naughty mat. And I'm sitting at home going, there's got to be more than that. I mean, is that where he sits? Will you find something to beat him with? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. Because I don't know how you were raised. I was raised a little bit different than that. My mom would tell me what she's going to do to me. I'm going to beat the snot out of you. You hear me? I'm going to beat the snot out of you. I'm going to hit your head so hard, snot flies out of the front of your skull. It's gonna be awesome. When she was really mad, she beat the living snot out of her. I'm gonna beat the living snot out of you. Your snot's gonna have a respiratory system when I beat it out of your head. It's alive! She was right! Oh, she was detailed. I'm gonna spin your head off like a lid on a pickle jar. I'm gonna take my leather belt with my name on it. I'm gonna beat you and brand you at the same time. I'm like, Mom, you're the worst mommy in the world. No, I took second last year. I'm going for first this year. I won't have it. I won't have it. I won't have it. That was her phrase. I won't have it. I won't have it. What are you not gonna have? It. She'd spank, man. One time she spanked me for something I didn't even do. You think she apologized? She's like, that's for something you'll do later. Are you saying I have a spank account? Think you're bouncing checks, you weirdo. But I don't know. I think I do a lot of the same things my parents do, but there's one thing that my wife and I do not do the same. We've decided a while back we are not going to spank our children anymore. We're just not going to spank them. I don't judge me if you want to. No more spanks. We're going to use a taser. Yeah. Boy, that technology is from heaven above right there. That's provision right there, parents. You need to hear me out on that. You need to embrace that technology. It's quiet. It's quiet, doesn't leave a mark. They don't remember. It's awesome. Smart stuff. Whatever, Dad. Like, I don't know, he must have ate peanuts. He's having an allergic reaction. Throw it in the weeds, throw it in the weeds. I know it's not legal, it just works. That's all I'm saying, folks. I know we got kids here today. Kids, I know it's frustrating. It's frustrating as parents. I know it's frustrating as kids. Because you get in fights with your parents, you know, your mom especially. And see, the thing is moms have comebacks in fights that don't make sense. But they don't care. You ever get in a fight with your mom? Mom, don't mom me! How dare you mom me like that? The momming stops now, smart aleck. Go to your room. You sit in your room, your brother's like, what happened? I don't know. I think I mommed Mom. What does that mean? She keeps saying I won't have it. What does that mean? It's like a code. Your mom ever say this? Clean up this room. I am not going to say it again. Cool. She's not going to say it again. She's finally going to shut her mouth about the whole thing. Hey, Ma, you going to email me or something? I wish I could invent a bed that would make itself. Wouldn't that be great? Mom's coming in, this bed is not going to make itself. Look again. That's satanic. I don't like that. That's not good. I won't have it. I won't have it. I won't have it. Here's the deal. I think they should let me be the super nanny. Oh, you might want to tune in. Because there will be some violence going down on that show. The super nanny will be a whole different experience for the viewer. Like, no, Thomas, no. Come on, let's go. I'm going to drive you off a knotty cliff. Come on. No, you don't need your shoes. You're not coming back. Come on. Say goodbye to your brother and sister. Let's go meet Jesus. Come on, let's go meet Jesus. No pots in heaven. Let's meet him. That's the thing. I'm just getting sick of it. That's one thing. I don't know. It's like all I ever do in my life, in my house, is look for my kids' shoes. They're never together. Is that true here where you live? The kids' shoes are never together. That's all I do is look for, and I'm sick of it. I don't care anymore. I'm just like, get in the car. I don't care what's on your feet. I really don't care. I don't put a Ziploc storage bag on your feet. I don't care if the shoes don't match. I don't care if they're wearing a rain boot and a flip-flop. I don't care. See, I think Walmart has it right when they sell their shoes. They have that plastic string that holds them together. Maybe we're not supposed to cut that. Let's stop doing it. Daddy, wait up! Come on! I want to go to Cracker Barrel, too! So I love Payless Shoe Store. You guys ever go to Payless Shoes? How do they make money? My goodness, buy one pair, get 10 pairs free. Buy 2 pairs, get a franchise. That place is awesome. It's like the ramen noodles of shoes. I think Payless shoes are made out of ramen noodles. I really believe that. Next time you lose one, just boil the other one and eat it. That's what you need to do. But if there's one message out there, I don't know, I think it's for the fathers out there. If you guys, any of you guys are married and your wife stays home with the kids all day, when you get home from work, she needs a break. You know, she just needs to go somewhere. Yeah, that's the truth. Now, I've been married 15 years. I learned that the hard way. Came in from a 3-day trip. I walk in the door, and my wife's just standing there waiting for me. Honey, I'm home. Yeah, I heard you pulling up. Can I have a hug? What's the problem? You need to take the kids somewhere. And you need to do it now. Okay. Where do you want me to take them? I don't give a rip where you take them. Just get out of here. Okay, we're gonna leave. Let's get in the car. She said, get in the car! We're gonna go. We'll be back at June. So I get my kids in the car, man, and we're just sitting there. I didn't know where to go. We're just, okay. I took them to Home Depot. I didn't know what to do. You know, that's where guys find peace, at the Home Depot. Just look at hammers for a while, you know? That was not the right choice that particular day. Folks, you can't let your kids run off at the Home Depot. Because I don't know, you have not lived your life till you turn the corner at a Home Depot and see your youngest son using a display toilet. I'm just getting real here. There's a Kodak moment for you right there. Any of you parents got an answer for that little quandary? Huh, James Dobson, why don't you focus on my family for a while, Mr. Smarty Pants? And he's going to town, he don't care, the manager's looking right at me. I'm like, hey. Yeah, that's my boy. Should be done in a minute. Here. You all take Visa. Okay, good, that's good. Just what Daddy wanted, a turquoise toilet. And why don't you just throw a microwave on top of that bad boy? We'll call it even. Make it a package deal. But I have, best thing I ever did was I got married to my wife Heather about 15 years ago. And she's unbelievable. She's a great woman. She's a strong woman because I am an idiot. And she just knows how to get back at me. She's smart. One way she gets back at me, she takes me to stores I have, men are never supposed to go to. And you can tell the store that men are not, really supposed to go to by the name usually, like Bed Bath & Beyond. They should rename that store for men. Call it, ah! You know a lot of stores are women's stores just by the name. And there's one not too far from here, I think it's called Kay's Closet. You know that's a woman's store. There's a store called Jim's Closet. I ain't going into Jim's Closet. Or coming out of Jim's Closet, for that matter. That's just the way I roll. But when she's really mad, there's one around here, I think there's a place called La Madeleine. There's a restaurant. It's like this French, this French little cafeteria place. That is a woman's store, man. Because men, first off, it's La Madeleine. Men don't like La. There's no La Bowling Alley. La Bass Pro Shop. But it's weird. She takes me to La Madeleine. It's like by the time I get done ordering there, I turn into my wife. It's ridiculous. I'm like, yeah, give me the chicken salad croissant sandwich and some lobster bisque. Can I get that in a cup? Oh, I need to make a substitution. Can I get the fruit cup instead of the chips? Okay. Apple Danish, shouldn't, but I'm gonna. Do you have raspberry tea? With Splenda? Bonus! Let's go to the candle store. She gets back at me though, man. Wow. She does. She has these questions she asks that men are never, we can't answer. Women have that knack, that talent of asking questions. It's just, I don't know what to do. You guys ever get this question? 3 weeks ago, you gave me a funny look in the car. Why? I didn't know there was going to be a pop quiz, sugar babe. No, what were you thinking when you gave me that look 3 weeks ago? What were you thinking? I don't know what I'm thinking right now, to be honest with you. Can I use a lifeline or phone a friend here? I don't know what to say to you, woman. He does. We're in line at Walmart one time in the tabloid section. She asked me this: if I weighed 1,500 pounds, would you still love me? It's a simple question. And why is it taking you this long to think about it? If I weighed 1,500 pounds, would you still love me? I'd visit. What? Give me a break, that's huge! Take you to SeaWorld, try to make some money off you, I don't know! £1,500. I love it when I see new couples, man. New couples, they just get married and they just have it figured out, They have all the answers. They have this whole marriage thing. Oh, it's so easy. They're always bragging about their relationship, You hear them talking, it's so amazing. Our marriage is so amazing. What's so great about it? It's just so spiritual. It's like we're joined at the soul. The soul. Like, what do you mean? It's like we finish each other's sentences all the time. We finish each other's sentences. I'm like, big deal. I don't care how long you've been married, you always finish each other's sentences. I've been married for 15 years. I'm like, hey, honey, can you make your own sandwich? That is weird, because that's just what I was going to do. I was going to see if you want me to make you one, too. But I love what I do. I love my job. It's a cool thing, and I don't know what I'd do if I didn't do it. So, but I get put in places, and I do comedy in places I never thought I would get to. Not too long ago, I performed at my first Catholic church. Yeah, but it was awesome. I mean, the people were wonderful. We had a great show. But before, I was nervous. I'm at Catholic church. Am I going to have to change everything I do? Do these people understand me? Like, how's everybody doing? It's so nice to be here with you tonight. What's a Catholic audience going to be like? This guy's good. I wasn't expecting much. But I'm glad we came. Yeah. It's so funny. The next week, I did a show at a Pentecostal church. Which is totally the other end of the spectrum, But it was just as fun, and the people were just as cool. But my Baptist mom had to warn me, before I did the show. She's like, Timmy, I just want to warn you. Pentecostals do things different than we do. Do tell. She goes, well, she said, it's well Pentecostal women. They don't cut their hair and they don't wear pants.
That's going to be kind of distracting, don't you think?
Didn't read that in the contract, I guess. I need to pray about this. But I'm glad you came. Whatever you came, it's just good to laugh. It's good to, notice that we're all the same, and we're not any different. We're just not. I mean, I'm no rock star. I'm no different than you folks, man. The only difference between me and you, I got a microphone. And talent. That's the only two things. That's it. It's the only two things that separate me and you common folk. That's it. But I don't know, my testimony is, sometimes I wish I had a better, you ever do that? You wish you had a better testimony in your life? You're sitting in church and you're listening to a guy on stage, you're like, man, he has an awesome testimony. I have a horrible one. I wish I was addicted to crack. Thanks, God. But my testimonies are usually how I mess up, man. Remember, I was doing this show about 3 years ago, and it was this big deal. It was about this size, almost like 2,000 people. And I was doing this show, and I did pretty good. And after the show, they took me to this room with this table, had a pen on it. I'm like, okay, what do you want me to do here? And they said, well, we're going to let some people in, and we want you to sign autographs. And I said, okay, I can do that. And they did. They opened the door, like 100 people line up at that table for my autograph. I'm like, oh, sweet. I felt pretty good about myself. The first lady in the line, she walks up to me, and she goes, would you put your favorite Bible verse under your name for me? Just your name and then put your favorite Bible verse underneath. Could you do that?
Well, okay. Sure.
Well, my favorite Bible verse is Psalm 34, verse 8. It says, taste and see that the Lord is good. Happy are those who take refuge in him. That was my favorite verse. But that night, I forgot the verse. I just blanked on it. You know how sometimes like, sir, when you dress today. You know what I'm talking about? It's like your brain is... Yeah, it's just not working. So I'm thinking, I'm like, oh, it's Psalm something. I got to pick something. And I said, oh, I'll just have to make up a verse here. So I did. I picked Psalm 38, verse 7. Just picked it out of thin air. Psalm 38, 7. Okay, I did it. Like an idiot, I did them all that way. Tim Hawkins, Psalm 38, 7. Hope you enjoyed the show. So I'm driving home that night. I'm like, oh, Lord, I hope that was a good verse. Oh, Lord, could you change the scripture if it's not, just for one night? But he did not hear my prayer. So I get home and I look up Psalm 38, verse 7. And to my horror, it says, lo, I have a painful disease in my loins. Oh, yuck it up. Thanks for the help. What are there, 1 billion verses in the Bible, and I chose that one? And I signed it 100 times and sent it out in my own little mission field. Go! Take the word! Don't forget my loin problem! Build schools and hospitals! Don't forget my loin disease! Because you know those people looked it up. You know they did. They probably made a big deal out of it. Come on here, sit down, kids, sit down. We're gonna read this verse. Turn the TV off. Get over here. Here it is, Psalm 38, 7. Shh. It says life first. Shh. It says, lo, I have a painful disease. I shook his hand. I shook his hand. I shook that poor bird's hand. What was I doing? I knew I... See, look at you, some of you don't get that. Lo, I have a painful disease in my loin. Never gonna see that verse cross-stitched on a pillow. A few months ago, I turned 40. Yeah, I know. It's hard to believe, because I'm hot. My body is the wonderland. Yep. Turned 40, and it's just terrible. They don't warn you about stuff when you turn 40, like in health class, about stuff you can't eat. Can't eat Krispy Kremes no more. Don't you love? Do you have Krispy Kremes here? Oh. I don't care if you can't spell crispy or cream right. They're doing some wonderful work over there. Oh, it's like eating a baby angel. It's just wonderful. I don't even know what that means, but some of you know what I'm talking about. Get in there, you little cherub. I just want to slap my mama right now. Why do I feel this in my heart? You know they're trying to make a sugar-free Krispy Kreme donut? What's the point? We have that. It's called a bagel. Leave it alone, Mr. Donut Man. I love Krispy Kreme. We got a Krispy Kreme store in my hometown, man, and you can like watch them making the Krispy Kremes going by on that belt. Oh, no. God is so good. That's my dream, is to go to Krispy Kreme and lay on that conveyor belt when it goes onto the icing part. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Just get a full body glaze. Wouldn't that be good? I love that, man. Because see, when you're 40, I can't eat or drink anything normal anymore, you know? It's like I gotta drink diet soda instead of regular soda. Anybody here remember the first diet soda? Anybody? Tab. Tab. It's like carbonated Epicac. You remember Tab? Hey, you're losing weight. Yeah, I'm dry heaving all the time. Drink it. All this. Can't drink regular milk no more. My doctor has me drinking rice milk. Yippee skippy. It's like rice milk. How are they getting that? This farmer's got to have real small fingers. You come back November, we'll have you half a cup, okay? Oh, but the worst is I can't have bacon no more. Oh, I know. I love bacon. I'd brush my teeth with bacon if I could. Isn't it wonderful? Oh, just floss. Oh. My wife's like, you can't have regular bacon anymore. Oh, I figured. My wife goes, I'll find you some bacon you can eat. Yippee, skippy. She goes to the organic store and brings back this stuff called turkey bacon. And turkey bacon's horrible. It's just flat when you cook it. Bacon's supposed to crinkle up when you cook it. Turkey bacon just lays flat. It's like you're eating a meat-flavored fruit roll-up, for crying out loud. It's wrong. It's just not right. And my body's changing in ways I never warned you about, man. I'm getting these new eyebrows growing in. Feels like fiber optic cable or something growing in my head. Like, honey, I got guitar string growing out of my head. What's... And I got all this ear hair growing just out of my ear. I got ZZ Top in my ear hole now. Thanks, Lord. I see a lot of older guys. You don't need a hearing aid. You need a weed whacker. That's what you need in your life. Be hearing Dolby in no time soon. Worse is I'm getting these back hairs growing all over here in my back. It's just terrible. Yeah, I know. My kids are like, Daddy, put on a shirt. That's disgusting. My wife's like, what's wrong with you? I don't know. I'm turning into a hobbit. I don't know. Why don't you go get me a comb, precious? Need to go to Mordor. I had to go to the eye doctor. I haven't been to the eye doctor in 20 years, man, but I can't see, so I went to the eye doctor. It was horrible, man. They had all these tests that you do, and which were fine, but they had this one test at the end, which I never heard of. It's called the glaucoma test. It's where they shoot a puff of air into your eye. I'd never heard of that.
Doctor's like, yeah, Mr. Hawkins, we're going to do the glaucoma test on you now, okay? What we're going to do, we're going to put your chin in the rest. You're going to look through that hole. And what we're going to do is we're going to shoot a puff of air into your eye. Why? We don't know. Just what they tell us to do in eye school.
Like, all right, you're the doctor. Like, put my chin in the rest. I'm like, all right, I looked through that hole. All right, are you gonna oh! Did I do it wrong? Do I have glaucoma?
No, you're fine. Here's your eyeball back. It shot out in the parking lot.
Folks, that's the first time in my life I had a puff of air go into my body and out of my body at the same time. Yeah, you don't need to read it. That's exactly what happened. They had to open a few windows at the eye doctor that day. Yes, I was talking about getting older, but, I think that being a comedian, I could do comedy for a long time, and still it would look, okay. I think a lot of musicians I see, like rock stars, they need to quit after a while. And it just doesn't look right, I'm just like... But I'm like, if you're a musician, though, I say, if you get older, just keep singing, but just change your songs. Make it look more believable, no matter what group you are. Like the Village People. Change your songs, I got a letter from AARP. Something like that. Yeah. No matter who you are, like Eric Clapton. Eric Clapton's getting older, he'll have to change his songs like a...
When the day has begun, put some of this on, Rogaine. If you got a bald spot and wanna keep what you got, Rogaine. Your hairline, it's declining, you shine.
No matter who you are, like a Tom Petty. Tom Petty's getting older. What's Tom Petty gonna sing? Don't come in my yard no more. You've ruined my lawn before. Whatever you kids are looking for.
Hey!
Don't come in my yard no more. How about The Who? Who am I? Who you. Oh, we can do this all night, man. How about Casey and the Sunshine Band? Girl, to dance with you is my favorite thing. Yeah. But when I hit the floor, I really feel the pain. So I need to put on my orthopedic shoes to boogie with you. Yeah, I'm gonna put on my orthopedic shoes to boogie with you. Yeah. But Neil Diamond. Okay, maybe not. Neil Diamond getting older. Here we go. Jell-O again. Jell-O. I always eat Jell-O. I love that jiggly thing you do. And you make lunch great. I can hardly wait. Jell-O. Who else is getting older, man? Like the Eagles. Eagles getting old. This is what they're gonna sing right here. On a dark country highway, cool wind in your hair, warm smell of a corn dog rising up through the air. You see a sign in the distance that says, we're open all day. And if you walk up to the entrance, it's where you'll hear me say, I'm a greeter at Walmart in California. Yeah, I work the door at the superstore. I hand out stickers at a Walmart in California, where my vest is blue and my hair is too. But no collection like this would be complete. As far as getting older, would be Garth Brooks. I think I would love to hear what Garth is going to sing up into his 80s, so we'll finish this with Garth. Here we go. My buddies and me were once wild and free. Now we ain't doing so great. We used to go down and tear up the town, and now we're all in bed by 8. Our parties are fewer, we're sipping insured. Instead of our glass of champagne, now when we get together, we just talk about the weather. And all we ever do is complain. 'Cause all my friends have hip replacements, 'cause they slipped and fell in their garage or basement. We're old and pale, and our bones are frail. Yeah, years ago we were stealing bases. Now we spend our time having wheelchair races. Oh, all my friends have hip replacements. God bless you, everybody. I just want to dedicate tonight to the children. Because when I look into the eyes, of a child, what I see are those eye boogers in the corner. And it just freaks me out. I'm like, how do you not feel that? How do you... Dude, there's a bacon bit in your eye. How do you not feel that? Flick it out. There's a crouton in your eye hole. Flick it out. You're gonna get glaucoma. Just get rid of it. I wrote this as my kids grow older. I'm just amazed at how creative they are, and they just they touch my heart. And you know, my little girl and my 3 little boys, and not too long ago, my son, who was I believe 7 at the time, wrote me a poem, and he said, Dad, I want you to make a song out of this. And I mean, what are you going to say? You know, I said, well, sure. And he says, I want you to do it in your show. And I said, no. But as I read that little thing, I realized that this is the heart of a 7-year-old boy and how he thinks, and he has opened himself up to me. Hey, little caterpillar, such a pretty caterpillar. I know that you're gonna be a beautiful butterfly someday. And I don't know if that's gonna happen, because I have decided to feed you to the fire ants. The fire ants. They're gonna eat you up, they don't care about you. They're gonna eat you up now. Fire, 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 yeah! Wow, you're gonna die. Hey there, little birdie, you are so sweet. I love you, little birdie, love it when you tweet, tweet, tweet. And you know that I love it when you sing, but I see you have a broken wing. So I'll feed you to the fire ant. The fire ant. They're gonna eat you up, they don't care about you. Oh no! They're gonna eat you up now. Fire, 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 yeah! Wow! When I sing eat you up now, you sing fire, fire, fire. I sing eat you up now, you sing fire, fire, fire. Eat you up now, eat you up now, eat you up now, eat you up now. Wow! The fire is! The fire is! They're gonna eat you up, they don't care about you. They're gonna eat you up now. Fire, fire, fire! Yeah! Wow, fire is! Whoa!